Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Hannani Raihan, a final year TESOL student from University KEBANGSAAN, Malaysia. My supervisor is Professor Dr. Lydia Halim. My mini dissertation entitled Factors Affecting English Proficiency Among Malaysian High School Students in Rural Areas. The next slide is problem statement. Well, as written in most past researches, there are huge differences between the performance of the students from urban and rural areas. So in response, the researcher wants to find out more on the rural area students' level of English proficiency. The focus of this research, it emphasizes that the interference of mother tongue, which most people do not think that this factor could really affect the students' English proficiency. It has not been studied most in the previous researches. And these are my research objectives and questions for my analysis aims to answer. This study uses descriptive data analysis and the method applied is quantitative. 30 Form 4 students from SMK Sultan Mansur Shah Melaka, consisting of 15 male and 15 female students, are the respondents of these studies. Questionnaires are used to collect the data from the respondents. The questionnaire consists of 5 points of the Likert scale. The questionnaires are divided into a few parts, which is first, demographic of respondent, the 3 factors including 2 sub-factors such as language anxiety and teachers stated in the slide. In total, there are 41 questions in the questionnaires for these respondents to answer. Next, the findings. They are shown in the MyMaths form, and as you can see in the slide, limited language influence from parents, peers, and school focuses on the parents' financial and education background, peers' influence, and school facilities. There are important points in enhancing the students' level of English proficiency. For the second factor, which is students' attitude, they are self-motivated in learning the second language. Teachers' influence and lessons conducted in class are very meaningful and interesting for the students. Besides that, the interference of mother tongue emphasizes on students' understanding towards the English language and their English vocabulary level. These points shown in the slides are correlated to the respondents' feedback in this study. Moving on to discussion, for the first factor, it is not a major contributing factor in the study because most of the students' parents and peers do encourage them to learn and speak English. The schools has also provided the best facilities and materials for the students to acquire the English language. Next, as most respondents agree that they are self-motivated and show interest in learning English, they think English as crucial as their mother tongue, and it is an advantage of acquiring the language as it helps them to succeed in future later on. However, they also face language anxiety when speaking the target language. That is common among the second language learners. Teachers' role and how the lessons conducted are crucial to them as well. Then the interference of mother tongue, where their first language overlaps with English, and they made a few common errors such as redundancy reduction, transfer of rule, and overgeneralization when speaking English. These errors often occur to the second language learners. Overall, these points above, especially students' attitude and the interference of mother tongue, are the most common factors affect the rural area students' English proficiency. That's all for today. Thank you so much for listening.